Hello everybody, Foxy Delegants here playing Fallout New Vegas, and today I'm going to do a mod spotlight on something I thought was pretty cool. There's this place that comes with the mod A World of Pain. It's a shack that's called the Immortals shack. It's right over here. Nellis Airfield is over here, and it's right here. When you first approach a shack, there might be some raiders that you have to kill right off the bat. When you come around at the back, you'll have to pick this gate, and then it'll open. And when you come in here, you're going to need a key to get in the front door. So back here you have this really cool, like, old pinball machine. There'll be some scrap metal and stuff laid throughout. An old radio. And trash can and stuff, a whole bunch of tools and things you can use and places to store things. You'll see this hollowed out rock. There'll be a key in here you can use to get in the front door. And go through the front door. And once you're in, you'll notice it looks really cool. There's like a lot of technology and computers. There's like a cool over here, terminals. TV, like a little chill spot in the corner. And the kitchen over here is all sorts of stuff. There's all sorts of random items in the cabinet. Refrigerators are stocked. Bunch of beverages on the shelves. Even Nuka-Cola quarts and stuff like that. You have a workbench over here. If you go past the curtain, there's a door over here. It's got this really cool engine, ammunition box. Got 556 armor piercing in here, scrap metal, stuff like that. Little odds and ends you might need to use to make stuff. Eyeglasses if you like eyeglasses. Combat helmets, all sorts of stuff you can use. There's a cot in a corner. All sorts of stuff throughout the house you can make stuff with. There's this really cool room that's got all sorts of racks and radar equipment and stuff. There is a hunting rifle in here, a hunting revolver in here. There's some explosives. There is an actual, yes, a real chainsaw right there. There's a little game room with a pool table. You go upstairs. A locker with a stealth boy in it. Refrigerator with stuff. Oven's got some stuff in it. Odds and ends over here you could use to make stuff with. Another bed. All sorts of neat little stuff here. You have a desk you can pick. It's got some stuff in it. Another terminal, a bed, there's a boomer's suit, a king's suit, and a powder ganger outfit in a cabinet. Radio. If you come in the game room, past this terminal, there's a basement. If you go in the basement, this is obviously where the guys lived. It's fully stocked. There's all sorts of neat stuff. There's guitar, there's books. There's a couch you can sit on and chill out. There's a wardrobe which has some stuff in it. It's a really nice bed. There is a hunting shotgun in here that comes with it. There's jet. There's 12 gauge coin shot. 12 gauge hull and 12 gauge coin shot up here. And all sorts of foods, drinks and stuff. Plenty of different kilns. 20 gauge, 357. Quantums and stuff. And you can tell that here was some sort of record-keeping system to go with these guys that lived here. If you look at the terminals, the first one in the basement says, "Matt is dead again." It's basically, we've only been here about an hour when Matt managed to run straight into a minefield. It was quite spectacular in all fairness. He bounced about 3 times, kept landing on another mine. Got the last bit of my phone, so at least he was able to watch some of it after. We don't have the equipment to give him another body here, so we had to put his old body in the freezer and buried it to keep it preserved. If he can possess his old corpse again, Tony thinks he can get him back home once his is done with the new machine. Oh well, it's back to haunting everyone for him again. Random drug tests. Abundant drugs here. They're almost as common as food. I kill a bunch of dickheads who are crucifying some kids over the east. The Legion. The blood tasted fine, but I should have let the kids go before tucking in. Could still hear them screaming after they fled the valley. Anyway, I sold their crap to a traveling doctor. Ada, I think her name was, who gave me access to a steady supply of blood packs and various drugs. Is how to document their effects. And basically through here, he documents all of the different effects that the chems had on him. And in this, he makes a mention about one made him want to run outside and attack a cactus with a baseball bat, and then another one actually made him do that, along with attacking a giant rat and an old bench. And he's talking about none of the terminals are compatible with USB technology, so once his MP3 player died, he thought he was going to go crazy. Luckily, there was some kind of underground settlement nearby where they actually play hardcore music, but they called it free tech. It's just as good as the real thing for the most part. And he's talking about him and his friends are off at the tower where broadcasts are coming from to learn a bit more about it. So you can tell that these are obviously like amateur scientists from like back in our time. If we go back to the beginning of the room, there's a whole bunch of ammo and stuff in here and a reloading bench. Then back downstairs, the first terminal, you're gonna see this guy. Second about this is what they were calling call for home, what a dump. And then he starts talking about dimension hyper jumps and made a dimension portal. And then he found out that in an alternative reality that they were all famous and they had like the show and stuff. So he's got like this all these scripts, which are pretty long. You can actually go through and read those. It gets really deep. Upstairs at Charlie's terminal. It's a message from God. It's too dangerous to leave. I'll leave you all back home right now. So I have arranged for you to be transported to alternative reality where you should be safe for the time being. I'm only doing this because I owe you one. Otherwise, normally you would have to fend for yourselves. I don't own the God rights to this reality. In order to persuade its creator to let you in, I had to give away editing privileges for Canada. On top of that, the owner wants you to perform several sacred tasks. You know the deal, typical salvation, redemption bullshit. I'll radio through further details on portable radio once you've all gotten settled. If you have fun down here, I might even drop by when I'm finished with this Bad Pig project, see what I'm up against this year. Stuff about Powder Ganger and Nellis. There was a lot of writing that went into this, which I really like. It's talking about the guy that listened to music wanted to stay because he had made some friends. I really like this place. Not only the stuff that the creator put into the whole building, but just the story itself. With the arrangement of everything. Everything looks like something that would actually be in this type of thing. And I mean, the living quarters is just like perfect to what that would look like. It's a really good place too if you've been looking for a player home. This is a pretty nice place, and I haven't seen anything disappear out of anything yet. So this has been the Immortals Shack. I really like this place. This place is part of the World of Pain mod for Fallout New Vegas, like I said. And if you would like links to the files for this, I'll put them in the links in the description below also. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and if you have any recommendations, please give me a holler. Foxy Elegance out.